Sandra here for Clique's channel. I'm one of the designers, as you guys probably know, and if you're not already subscribed to their channel, you should hit that link below because don't you want to see some more awesomeness? And you're going to see several people designing on here, including myself. I will leave a link to my specific channel in the description box below in case you want to see more of my loveliness and craziness and all that good stuff. These are the papers from this month's kit, and I was so excited to use these because they were such fun fall colors that I loved. So I decided to cut these down, and I'm creating a layout in the back of the last layout that I created for this channel, so be sure and check out that video if you haven't looked at it yet. This is going to be very much a embellishment heavy type of layout, which is not typically what I do. I usually do more pictures, but I kind of just wanted this to be kind of a little bit more fun that way and to challenge myself. These are some cut aparts that were on the 12 by 12 sheets, and I just wanted to use a bunch of these tags in this layout. And I also wanted to show you guys that this layout, you could definitely use it for project life as much as you can use it for scrapbooking in itself, so it's really versatile in that way. For this picture, I wanted to keep it simple because the pictures in themselves, there's only going to be two. I didn't want to like overload them. That little tag is from the ephemera that you get in this kit, and I just stapled it down with my tiny attacher. And then for this next card, I knew I wanted to use one of the tags, so that made it a little bit easier. I don't really pre-plan my layouts. I kind of just let the product itself inspire me and kind of go with the flow. That's just how I am when it comes to project life, and I just like being that way. If I could pre-plan it, pre-plan pages, that might be easier, but I kind of like the way it organically just comes together. That thread I'm using through that tag is also from this month's kit. It's like kind of like a white ivory sort of color, and it's really pretty. And I decided it would be cool to just add some through that tag once I punched out the hole, so it looks more like a real like shipping tag. So I kind of was just playing with how I wanted that, how I wanted the string as well. I'm using some of my Tombow adhesive, which is like my favorite adhesive runner ever. Right here, and I'm just laying that down, and then I'm kind of just seeing how I want that string to lie, because that's something I always have an issue with, is how the string is going to end up lying. But I'm pretty sure I just end up stapling it down so that it kind of goes to the side versus just sticking up, which normally I wouldn't necessarily have a problem with it sticking up, but for this specific one I just felt like it needed to just be going to the side, so I stapled it there. And I love the look of gold staples, so I actually feel like that just adds more to it. And then I just cut off the excess of the tag and just a little bit more of that string too, using like my big gold scissors. And then I wanted to play with adding this ampersand that you also get in the kit. I decided to mostly stick to the items that you get in this kit, just so you guys could see that really, even if you don't have a big stash, you get plenty of stuff in your kit to just basically not really have to add a lot of things from your own stash. Then again, you can if you have a big stash, so it's just very versatile like that. And I loved this ampersand. If you guys watch my YouTube channel, you know that I have like a slight obsession with ampersands, and this is a floral ampersand, so I really wanted to hoard it, but I knew it would be perfect for this card, so I was like, okay Sandra, let it go. And I was playing with the idea of adding those mint tickets, but I felt like this collection is a little bit more muted, the mint that it does have going on in it, so I felt like if I added that mint ticket, it would have just stood out a little bit too much for my liking. And I'm just adding some foam adhesive to this so that I can add a butterfly. I just wanted to kind of pop out a little bit since this collection has a lot of butterflies. I don't typically use a lot of butterflies when I'm scrapbooking or project lifing or anything, but these were really pretty and, like I've said before, very like apothecary to me, so I decided to kind of just introduce them. And it was also a way of adding some blue to that card because I do have a lot of blue in this layout, so I kind of want to try to have this layout be balanced in that way. I also decided to add this little banner that comes in the kit as well, which is like a little mint gold foiled banner, which is really cute. And I kind of get an idea of how I want to keep embellishing my cards. As I do one, it kind of inspires the other, because I try to keep them all kind of like playing off one another. I had this floral piece that also came in this kit, and I just really loved it. I thought it was really pretty, so I decided to add it to the edge and then cut off a little bit of it just to kind of like tone down the little card while still adding floral elements. And then I knew I was going to use the puffy, like, I think they're puffy, I would say they're puffy thickers. And you get these in this month's kit as well. They're really beautiful and lovely, and I love that they're skinny so that you can easily fit them within like smaller cards, because these are 3x3 cards, and generally I have issues with thickers and fitting in the correct places. And then these are the stickers that you get in this month's kit as well, and I knew I wanted to add like a little heart to that just to give it a little something something. So it says Love Fall, which I think is kind of perfect because fall is like basically the perfect season in my opinion. So this card that says "Come Away With Me," I wanted to keep it really simple, and it was actually cut apart from a 12 by 12 sheet as well. It was meant to be a 3 by 4 card for Project Life, which I was considering saving it for that, but I really loved the idea of having like a quote card like this. So I added that little blue and gold foil type sticker to it that came from that sticker pack from this month's kit, and I love having the matching stickers for a paper collection, you guys. It makes it like a lot easier to find things to add embellishments of. I did not even realize, but I really enjoyed having that. And then this little piece of paper that I corner rounded the corners to was just something that I had cut off from another one of the papers that came in this collection. So I'm really about using scraps. Like, that was literally a scrap and I didn't want to lose it, so I figured I would use it here because I really liked the idea of kind of like toning down that card a little bit while still like making it pop, because I love the flowers and the navy that it has going on, but I also wanted to just kind of like balance it out a little bit more. And so I also decided to put a butterfly on this as well, and it's got like the gold foiling and it's just a gorgeous butterfly. And like I said, there's lots of butterflies in this kit, y'all, so I wanted to find ways to use them. And I figured if I added periodically throughout the cards a butterfly in certain places, it would help kind of just give a uniformity to the layout in itself. So I really liked the idea of doing that. And I really like that with these 3 by 4 cards, you kind of don't want to be too heavy with your embellishing. You kind of want to be very precise because you have very little kind of space to use within them. So you want to make sure that you really take advantage of that space. And that's something that I'm getting used to with doing these types of layouts, because generally I'm used to like 12 by 12s and you have a lot more space and area to work with, so it kind of gives you more room in that sense, even though it's still like Project Life. So I've been kind of getting my groove back with Project Life and this new 9 by 12 size that I'm doing for this year. I will be doing more regular sized Project Life ones. I just happen to have this one waiting to be done for me, and I thought this would be the perfect kit for it. I did decide to add some string to that card because I thought it would just look really pretty like that. And then for this next card, I decided to add a pink vellum circle that I punched out with the circle punch, and then I added another piece of ephemera that I had with floral. And I'm keeping that card really simple, you guys. All these papers are from the main kit, but this polka dotted one is from the add-ons, and it was from one of the Ellie Studio add-ons, and I just thought it was a very good neutral kind of background, basically. I don't even know, I can't talk in these videos, but basically, since I have a lot of floral and strong papers going on in this collection, I wanted one that was a little bit more simple and had kind of like a smaller pattern going on to kind of balance out the larger patterns that I have here. And then I just added that little banner sticker, and I kind of just cut out a fishtail from it and called it a day on those cards. And I really love the way that they look. They're cute and they're done up, but they're not overdone, if you get what I mean. So then for this next one, where I have another sticker, and I took that pumpkin picture actually at my local Trader Joe's, you guys. So really great place to get some fall looking pictures, which you wouldn't necessarily think, but yeah. And then this sticker that I'm cutting is also from the sticker sheet from this month's kit. And it came in a long strip, but I just thought it would look so cute if I cut them and turned them into tiny word stickers. So I went ahead and did that and really loved the way that they looked. And then I knew I wanted to add like one more thing, so I was playing with adding that gold heart, but then I ended up making like a mint banner and then adding some string around that, and then a glitter gold heart, and then an enamel heart. So I kind of went a little cray on that, but I ended up really liking it, so it might be slightly overdone, but I really like the way that it looks. And then for this next card, I wanted to add another tag, again to add some more balance to my layout, and I just thought that this burgundy sort of color on this tag is really pretty. It's more of going into like a pink slash purpley, I don't even know, but to me I'm just calling it burgundy. And then this little kind of like photo frame that comes in the kit as well, which matches the patterns going on in my papers. I added there, as well as that sticker that says best ever, which I thought would just be really cute to go there, so I just added it, and it added that element of gold as well. And then I knew I wanted to add something more to this. I was playing with the idea of maybe adding some string there in like a different way, but then I end up not really liking what I'm trying to do there. So I do decide that I want to add something else, but then I kind of go back and forth, as you will see, because I'm like, nah, meh, it's not really working. Like, I'm just like, now I'm just not even knowing what I'm doing. But I go back and I find these little banners that come in the sticker kit. I'm telling you, that sticker kit or the sticker sheet that comes in this one's kit is just life. Like, it literally is just great and adds a bunch of cute elements for this. So I added those little banner guys right there to that card, and I end up adding a staple to each one because it really just adds a really cute element. And now I'm working on my last row, y'all. And I make it look so fast on camera, but it wasn't that fast in real life, I promise you. So set aside some time when you're going to do your project life. I don't know, for me, I like to enjoy the process, so it's not something that I like to rush through. That's not why I do project life. I do it because I genuinely enjoy it, not because I'm trying to do something faster than I would in scrapbooking, because I guarantee you a scrapbooking, a 12 by 12 layout is probably easier for me to do as far as time than project life, because every little card I'm trying to turn into like a little mini masterpiece basically. So I added another tag to that card because that bottom row needed some yellow, and that tag was really pretty. And then I found this butterfly, which is just gorgeous. This is like my favorite butterfly from the whole layout. And I decided to put it on some pop dots or foam adhesive just to make it stand out a little bit more. I created that little mint banner from just extra paper that I had. So basically like any little bits that I had. And then I knew I wanted to add something in that banner. So I decided to add that little hello that's gold foiled just because I thought it would go well with this, and it kind of matched those other letter stickers that I had cut for the other card. And now when I'm seeing this, I keep thinking of that Lionel Richie song that goes, "Hello, is it me you're looking for?" I'm so random, you guys. That's the type of stuff that pops into my head as I'm doing voiceovers. And then I decided to just staple down that banner. I really like the way that that looked. And again, I'm kind of obsessed with staples, and since I've already been doing it throughout this whole layout, I figured I needed to keep on with this trend. That gold label is also from that same sticker sheet, and I just thought that the tag needed to be balanced out a little bit. I knew it needed more things in it, and I probably will end up writing something inside that label later on. I just couldn't think of what I wanted to put there at the moment, just so you know. And then I'm adding that gold glitter heart that is from my stash. And then I decided to just randomly stamp inside the tag because I thought it would look cute to say "Hey October." And I'm actually using my Halloween stamp set that I designed. And I just thought it would be perfect for this. So I kind of just mixed together some of the words to say "Hey October." And I really love the way that that looks. And it's really cool to just see something you created working for you in a project. I don't know, it's very surreal. But yeah, I ended up adding that. And then I also decided that I wanted to just add like another little heart going on in this. You guys know I love hearts. I end up using tons of them in my layouts all the time. But it's just like one of those things that's just fun to use. And I don't know what kit this heart is from. It was in my stash and I kept it in like my little embellishment drawer where I have pink stuff. So who knows. But I also added that filigree from that same sticker sheet. And then for this last card, I'm just adding a mint circle. And I wanted to use one of the flare that comes exclusively designed for this kit, and I freaking love all those flares. And I ended up picking my favorite flare for this card, even though I slightly wanted to hoard it. And I just glue that down with a Thermoweb Zot because they're pretty flat, but I feel like glue dots is kind of like the perfect way to glue these down in case you ever have trouble with these, or a hot glue gun. But I just figured with my clumsiness, I'd rather not just have to get the hot glue gun out. But anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this Project Life layout. If you want to see more layouts like these, be sure and subscribe to the Clique channel, as well as check out my channel, which will be linked in the description box below. I really love doing these types of layouts, and I've had so much fun working with Clique kits and their kits. And even if before I even designed for them, you guys, literally I really loved all their kits. So I would not be telling you this if I didn't absolutely mean it. So I really hope you guys will go and check them out, and I hope you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it for you guys. As always, I will see you again soon, and I hope you're having a happy Monday and a happy fall, you guys. Bye!